Most common mistakes to avoid during auto test drive. Taking a driving test, whether you're a first-time driver or a seasoned pro, may be nerve-wracking. However, by understanding the most common errors to avoid, you can improve your chances of passing with flying colors. How many errors are permitted on the driving test? The number of mistakes permitted on the driving test varies by state. In Maryland, for example, you can fail the driving test with up to 15 points and still pass. However, certain errors, such as running a red light or failing to yield to pedestrians, are considered automatic failures. Which are the most common driving test mistakes? The following are some of the most typical driving test mistakes. Ignoring mirrors and blind areas. This is one of the most dangerous mistakes you can make on the road, and it's also a leading cause of driving test failure. Check your mirrors and blind spots whenever you change lanes, turn, or combine. Failure to give way to pedestrians. Pedestrians always have the right of way, so come to a complete stop and wait for them to cross the street before proceeding. Performing rolling halts. When approaching a stop sign or red light, you should slow down but not come to a complete stop. This is another typical error that might result in a failed driving test. Speeding. Driving too quickly is a major cause of accidents and a legal infraction. Maintain a safe speed for the conditions and observe the speed limit. Incorrect lane changes. When changing lanes, make sure you use your turn signal and that it is safe to do so. Do not cut other drivers off or switch lanes in the middle of an intersection. Parallel parking. Parallel parking is one of the most difficult tasks for new drivers to master. However, it is a skill that you will need to know in order to pass your driving exam. How many points can you lose on a driving test? You can fail the driving exam with up to 15 points and still pass. However, certain errors, such as running a red light or failing to yield to pedestrians, are considered automatic failures. After completing the exam, you will be given a personalized feedback report outlining your strengths and weaknesses. This feedback can be used to improve your driving skills and raise your chances of passing the actual driving test. Advice on how to prevent typical driving test blunders. Here are some pointers to help you avoid the most common driving test mistakes. Keep an eye on your surroundings. This includes routinely checking your mirrors and blind zones, as well as paying attention to the road ahead and other vehicles and pedestrians. Follow the traffic laws. This includes stopping completely at stop signs and red lights, ceding to pedestrians, and adhering to the posted speed limit. Make effective use of your turn signals. This will alert other drivers to your intentions and help to avoid accidents. Be controlled and smooth. Avoid abrupt braking and acceleration, and make sure to signal and turn ahead of time. Take your time and relax. It is always better to be safe than sorry. If you are nervous, take a deep breath and tell yourself that you have prepared for this. By following these guidelines, you can boost your chances of avoiding frequent driving test blunders and passing your exam with confidence.